Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Storytime 2. Tonight, I'm going to be bringing you Cup of Joe Part 5. I have finished the rewrite. I sort of like it. It's a little bit shorter, but I promise I'll make up for it with Part 6 and etc. and so on. I'm going to start extending the episodes a little bit because what I've got written now is actually not partitioned into small sections, so I can figure out good places to make slightly longer stories. I said this is story time too. It's not. This is story time. This is the original Cup of Joe, or Cup o' Joe. So if you haven't caught up, I will be putting, obviously as always, links to all the previous episodes down in the description. If you enjoy it, like, subscribe, click that little bell icon so you get the notifications, and share it with your friends. Anyways, thanks a lot. We're going to go ahead and get started. This is Cup of Joe Part 5. Spoiler alert, Part 5. So right then, it's that easy, mate, said the young man to absolutely no one. I was still in a bit of disbelief about what I had just seen, but the comedy of it all was echoing around me. I noticed the faces of the people surrounding this poor guitarist. They were all at once in awe and inspired by the lovely harmonic tones of his instrument, and taken aback by his very strange behaviors. When I went to look away, I noticed Davis had reappeared at my side with a stupid-looking smirk dancing on his face. He knew good and well that he'd made this kid look like a fool, and it was obvious he got a kick out of it. "Now watch this," he said, poking me in the side with his elbow, as a young woman approached our hapless musician. She was short and stocky, but well put together. Long blonde hair framed her rounded face, and a smile grew across her stained red lips. Sitting down across from Davis's poor victim, she had a glimmer in her eyes that would have crushed any effort to hide her attraction. "Wait, let me guess," I said with no intention at all of hiding my sarcastic tones. "Well, obviously, mate. These sort of things have a tendency of interesting the fairer sex," Davis responded. His tone was softer on the matter than I had expected, and his next sentence blew my mind. "I mean, look, it isn't as though she's just going to jump his bones outright, but a bloke with a talent and passion is an interesting thing, innit? No denying it, but it doesn't always have to be so lowbrow, eh?" That was it. Nothing special. Nothing I could describe at any rate. There was a dulcet, soft, and almost romantic tone to both his voice and his sloping, laid-back posture. Davis wasn't 100% cliché. It definitely started to seem like there was almost some depth to him. "You know, I honestly expected..." "What, that I was just an over-sexualized, maniacal rock star?" Davis quickly interrupted. Damn it if he wasn't on point, though. "Right, mate, I get that," he continued on, seemingly to explain the very obvious change of ways he had experienced. "There definitely was a time when I was..." Boom! Nailed it again. "However, you spend enough time watching, romanticizing, loving, and all after your death, well, basically, all your perspectives have time to shuffle about, eh?" He did put it well. I'll give him that. And he raises an interesting point. We are dead, and we only seem to have any effect on the world when we inspire. So I guess, in a sense, it really is all the living we can do to create, to follow our passions and creep through the dark alleys of our minds. I couldn't wait to get started. "So, mate, where to next? You've got me interested. Besides that, I'd like to be a little farther from my own death, if at all possible." I gestured over my shoulder to the still somewhat chaotic scene of paramedics and onlookers. It's not like it was easy, after all. "Right, makes sense," Davis said as he rose casually from his chair and gestured across the street and a little down the block. "I'll take you to meet some friends. Come on, then." That is Cup of Joe Part 5. Part 6 will be ready in a day or so. So probably coming out tomorrow. And then I will be doing Part 5 of They Called It a Game. I'll be recording that actually in just a few minutes. And it will be uploading alongside this. So those will both be available. These will both be available in the morning. And thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked it, like, subscribe, click the little bell. It's so disgusting to have to pimp myself out like this, but it's really the only way that the channel can grow. And growing the channel will mean that I can provide more content and I can devote more time to it. So if you do like it, if you like the stuff that I make and you want more of it, then definitely share it out so that I can make more of it. Anyways, have a great whatever time of day it is for you. And I will see you again very soon. Take care.